Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of PixARK. I'm Metowik, and today we're going to lay out the foundation, or not the foundation, we're going to do the outline of our base, and so you'll get an idea of how big this is going to be. And I'm going to do it as a time lapse because it's pretty repetitive stuff, and I'll just pause once in a while and let you know what's going on. So let's go. Alright, I think we want to keep with the contour of the landscape as much as possible. I just think it'll look better that way. So as I run into these little hills, I'm going to try and just build over them. But then we're going to run into these valleys where I got to fill it in with dirt and then place the blocks on top, and then I can knock the dirt out from underneath and replace the blocks. Replace the dirt with foundations. So it'll essentially be 2 foundations high. So if I take my pick and chop these out, I should be able to replace that with floors. Well, not that one. Yeah, there we go. I think it looks a little more natural that way. Do the same on this side. And then just keep going around like that. It's a good thing I saved all my dirt, because it's probably going to take a lot of that. So we're going to take off now. We're going to speed things up, and I'll check back in later. You know, I didn't really set out to build something that looked like a castle, but the more I'm progressing here, the more it's starting to look like it might be one. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll just go ahead and put the towers in the corner with the squircles, and for the outside wall anyway, and then build a couple of towers next to the gate. And the inside building, I don't know, I've kind of changed my mind on that too. I was going to do something a little more modern, so I'll have to think about that. But we're moving right along here. About maybe 2/3 of the way done with the outline. Dang, those things they're everywhere. Not just those things, everything just gets in your way. I think the player actually attracts them. They like to hang out where you are. Kind of like my dogs in real life. Anyway, grab some meat here and we'll get back at it. Alright, so I have everything laid out. I still have some stone to do, but I have the end of it. I laid out the dirt path so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at here. Boo, what are you doing up there? He moved all by himself. So we're gonna hop on Boo, and we're gonna, if I can get to him, and we're gonna take a ride up in the air and take a look at the size of this thing. This is the first time I've seen it from the air too. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. So I'm going to have some grassy area for the pets to do their thing. I don't want them pooping in my house, you know, so. And then we're going to put towers in the corners and towers next to the behemoth gate. And we're going to have a walkway along the top of the wall where eventually maybe we can put some of those gun turrets. We don't really need them, but you know, they're there. I want to do it. Yeah, I'm really liking that. I'm going to go 1 stamina and 1 health for this guy. He's probably going to die anyway, but yeah, I think this will be nice. That whole crevice there is going to be covered up with stone floors, and then there's going to be a building in the center of this. But I want to keep the lakes as much as I can, and the grassy areas, and just have my pets wandering around out there. And this is actually just the beginning. Eventually I plan on, I don't know if you've seen the trains in this game, but I plan on having elevated trains going to different biomes, because as long as the trains are flat, you can actually ride them until they fix it. Right now, if they go up or down, it drops you. But I think they need to be elevated so that you don't aggro everything when you're traveling around. I don't know, I'll have to test that. There's going to be some testing involved in that. And you can still aggro stuff in the air, so yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, or if it'll work. And I'm also going to set up a mining operation with those trains. But yeah, I'm loving this game, and I'm in it for the long haul. I'll be here a long time. I'm a big 7 Days to Die fan, but I gotta be honest, I'm not really looking forward to Alpha 17 that's coming out whenever they decide to release it. From what I've seen, I don't know, I think they're going in the wrong direction. But, you know, it might be cool. But I don't know. I'm not going to jump into it right away when it comes out. Just going by the past, it's usually not pleasant for the first month or so after they release an alpha. So I'm going to wait on that, and I'm going to keep moving forward with PixARK. I want to do a series on Wylands, or Islands. It's pronounced Islands, but it's spelled Wylands. It's a great game. Probably has the best voxel building from all the games that I've played. I like that they have the small blocks. They're about an eighth of the size of these ones. And you can also clip blocks into other blocks, which is nice. So you can do some pretty intricate building. I think they're a little lacking in content right now, and this game right here has a lot of content. I'm actually forgoing a lot of the content just to do my building. You have to choose. That's how much content there is. You have to choose between taming all the creatures or building. And I'm actually leveling faster than the content, if that makes sense. But I plan on doing all that stuff too, so. This is like a bear pig. I don't even know. So yeah, I've got a lot of ideas for this game. If you want to subscribe, you can, keep up with what I'm doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I think we can go ahead and call this a video. In the next episode, I want to do a wall section, or maybe 2 wall sections, and 2 different ones, and then maybe we can decide which one looks best. I went 4 wide on the walls, and I may have to go 5 wide. We'll see. I also want to lay out one of the towers in the next episode before we start doing the wall sections, just so we can kind of get an idea of how big the sections are going to be. They're going to be split up by, I'm thinking, marble blocks. I don't know yet. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next episode. I'm going to miss you, but it's time to drop the mic and drop the beat.